Well, that one's a good one. Linda Elliott, how you doing? Uncle Al, how's it going? Holly Ivans. Hello, Holly. Hi, Pat. How's it going? Four in the house, 2 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. You have your knee on a pillow? It is good to see everyone. I'm glad the swelling's down. Are you taking an anti-inflammatory? Advil's good for that. I hear you. I like pillows. Pillows are good. Oh man, nothing like a nice hot shower too. Percocet. Uh, yeah, you're taking. I take a lot of medication, but you're taking some stuff that I've never seen before. Um, I've heard a little bit about it. Well, I posted that I would be on this evening. I posted that I would be on this evening, and I also did a short that I would be on this evening. So we'll see how many people decide to come in, or it's a busy day. It's All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and what they call the Day of the Dead. They practice in Mexico. They call it the Day of the Dead. And yesterday was Halloween, and back in the days, the pagans used to celebrate as what they called Samhain, which was officially the end of summer and the start of winter. And just a little historical perspective. The Catholic Church got a hold of it and decided they'd celebrate a Christian holiday. Yes, everybody please be in prayer for Uncle Al. He is having some issues with his health. God bless him. And Melinda Elliott is in the house saying hello. I don't know. I don't know. I can't keep track of YouTube. YouTube does all sorts of stupid stuff. I look at my statistics after my live stream's over. Hello, KP Heathen. And it will say, it'll tell me I had this or I had that, and it's like, well, during the course of the live stream, it'll say, well, I have maybe 10 or 12 people that are on at any one time further into the live stream, and then it said peak concurrence, it'll say like 9 or 8, and it's like, well, at one point it said 12, and you're saying that the most I had was like 9 or 8? That happens. I really feel like YouTube suppresses my content. I'll give you an example of something, and bless him. He deserves it. He deserves everything he gets. Yoda's Blessed Life, Dave. He changed his format and his content to more of a Christian theme. He's now at 33,000 subscribers. I was ahead of him. We were basically at about the same pace, and I was staying about 200 subscribers ahead of him. And then my wife had her last bout where she had to have surgery last year. And I really didn't do anything because she was in a bad way for like several months. And for a period of 6 months, I did very little with my channel. So then he wound up getting 200 ahead of me. And then I was following him about 200 behind. And then he changes his format, and all of a sudden he starts getting thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. So he went from having a little over 2,000 subscribers maybe 7 or 8 months ago. Now he's at 33,000 subscribers. And more power to him. More power to him. God bless him. And I don't think he's monetized, so I don't think he's getting anything financially out of it. Super Lady Gamer, thank you for coming. Please leave a like. Little Lone Prepper, how are you doing? Six in the house and 6 likes. Well, Uncle Al was always telling me that I need to, I need to do a mail call. Well, mail call. I got a Halloween card from Uncle Al. Boo. To David and family, wishing someone amazing, tons of spooky Halloween fun from Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog 79. Thank you so much, Uncle Al. God bless you. He's a good friend. He's a great mentor as far as YouTube is concerned. He's a good friend of my channel. I truly appreciate everything he does for me. He provides me with lots of topics. He takes time out to do that. And WD Glock and Roll. How you doing, WD Glock and Roll? Been a while. Joseph Moore. How you doing, Joseph? And my friend Dave. Yoda's Blessed Life. Well, I still have not seen Belinda's mail call from me that she did. I really need to take the time to see it. I haven't been doing a lot of YouTube other than the stuff that I put up. It takes me 2 minutes to put up a short. I try to put up one in the morning. I try to put up one in the evening. It's usually what I'm eating, something related to what I'm eating, or something, buying gas or some such. Getting coffee. I try to find cute stuff to put up. And I try to do a live stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm doing my live stream tonight. This is the second one I did. Did one yesterday, today. Tomorrow will probably be an open topic live stream. 11 watching and 8 likes. Now, when I get my statistics, it'll say that I had a maximum of like 8 or 9 in the chat at any one time. It's just, I think YouTube's just got it in for me. So, right now, it's like the Chinese curse. May you live in interesting times. We're living in interesting times. There's lots of crazy stuff going on. We're in the second month of the shutdown, the government shutdown. The Dems have lost their minds. And they're trying to burn everything down. Yes, pray for Mike Ivan's recovery. When I started the live stream tonight, I was sitting at 2,048. Eventually, when I hit Barking Down the Back Roads. Hello, Barking Down the Back Roads. Thank you for coming in. Somebody seems to be new to my channel. Let's see what we have here. Go to channel. Barking Down the Back Roads is a relatively new, I'd say, channel. 54 subscribers. 55 subscribers. Just picked up one. I would encourage everybody to reach out. Barking down the back road, you are now a standard moderator on my channel. Your next comment should come across as blue. Well, you're picking up subscribers because I just gave you another one, so you're subscribed on both my channels. And you should be up to about 58 subscribers from your previous 54 or 55. So congratulations, my new friend. I hope you do the same thing for me and others. That way we grow together. Mom of 4 boys. Hello, Barbara. All right, so let's get into tonight's topics. I'm a little bit late getting started, but we'll get through what we can get through. What we don't cover tonight, we'll cover tomorrow. First topic, making video content that threatens the public safety. Oops, don't want to do that. Example, a Gen Z college student threatens to loot and attack people on November the 1st because she didn't get her entitlement. No SNAP benefits today. She was arrested after raiding a local mom and pop. The locals held her for the police. Stupid went to college. Well, she didn't learn much in college. Because she made viral threats, Gen Z is facing a number of changes in prison terms. See Dallas News. Yep. You can't solve stupid. You can't solve stupid. Came over barking. Okie doke. Topic 2. This is near and dear to my heart. The gray man system is over. The gray man system is over. No more gray man. Because done wrong and overused by media. Stop dressing in black or gray. Now, my color is black. I'm wearing a blue shirt, but I could be wearing a black shirt. Just put on a blue shirt. Worse than the early 80s survivalist movement, where people wore camouflage. And I do have camouflage, but it's in my closet. I don't wear it. I've got pants, I've got shirts, I've got jackets, I got the whole thing, but I don't. Caps, hat. No, I don't really. I use my camouflage hat to do my drawings when I do my subscriber giveaways. So when you see an image of that up on the screen, that means I'm doing I'm doing a giveaway. All the time, gray man has reached that point. Stop dressing in plaid shirts, baseball caps, cargo pants. Not a fashion show. Because of this, a lot of agencies have replaced gray man with beige man system. Beige. Well, I wear beige. Tan, beige, whatever. It's the era of beige man. Plain and boring look. Not the retarded look of the t-shirt and jeans. The look of home, less mental illness in college students. Dress office casual, not a bad YouTube influencer. Boring look. Viking, hello, how you doing? Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. The colors of the mobs causing chaos. Black hoodies with hood up and jeans. Well, yeah, a lot of it is this Antifa crap. They call themselves anti-fascist Antifa. They're a bunch of socialist communist nuts. Topic number 3. The Trump administration's not kidding around. Illinois Gen Z Democrat indicted for obstruction of ICE agents, conspiracy, and racketeering. She fled the country to Canada as U.S. Marshals issued warrants for her arrest. Now is a wanted fugitive on federal charges. See NBC. Well, yep. Not good. Not good at all. Topic 4. With threats of losing their FCC license, CVS just fired half of the work staff in massive purge. CBS. After Barry Weiss takes over. A bunch of people got fired. A bunch of producers, a bunch of on-air people. They fired some big names on the grounds of propaganda, not following code of ethics. See the CBS website. There's a lot of little clips on verbs on that. CPS is basically, Barry Weiss came in. She's fairly conservative. She's anti-woking, giving CBS an enema. They're getting rid of a lot of crap. Well, topic number 5. Reaction of Gen Y and Z on TikTok goes viral over historic meltdown over food stamp cutoff. Oh, there are 42 million people did not get their SNAP. $42 million people. It's going to haunt the Dems. It's going to haunt them. 2/3 of the population are not woke. More than 2/3 of the population. Say 3/4 of the population. They have aspirations of retaking the House during the midterms. Right. Tell me another good one. Tell me another good one with all the redistricting and all the other stuff going on. And, you know, they'll be raiding stores in the blue cities because in the red cities, they'll get shot. Even if some of the blue cities, it depends on who they raid. You know, the right to keep and bear arms is in the Constitution. The right to defend yourself, your property, your person. You have the right to do that. Did anyone load up? I went to the store yesterday. I went to the store today. I bought stuff that I buy. I mean, I've got lots of, you know, like, be prepared. I'm prepared. I am prepared. For the stupid people, it's a relief program for people run by the USDA since 1966. Not an entitlement, not free food. Healthy and able adults of both sexes should perform 120 hours of labor to qualify for food stamps from 18 to 65. It should be based on you should do something to earn them. It's like, you know, you tell people be prepared. We're still in hurricane season if you're along the coast someplace. There are storms. There are power outages. You know, water and power. You need to have a couple of weeks worth of food saved up. Access to canned foods and such. You need to have, you know, plenty of water saved up. A gallon a day per person. In case something happens. Bourbon is loaded the riot gun. Yep, good one, Uncle Al. Yeah, I got shotguns. I got 12 gauges. I've got a 12 gauge. I've got a nice pump 12 gauge shotgun. I got a 20 gauge shotgun pump. I like buckshot. It's good stuff. In addition to my pistol, you know, I keep a loaded pistol. No boxed wide. Yeah, like they used to talk about Ripple. You know, back then they talked about Ripple of Shaper Light. God almighty, some of the ugly stuff. Ugly stuff. Yep. Bourbon works. Okay. Yeah, R&R. I don't know if you know what R&R is. That's a good bourbon, R&R. So everybody's talking about their preferred alcoholic beverages. Okay. Topic number 6. Moving on. We're about halfway through the live stream, 30 minutes in. Social order is breaking down. This is serious. You got to take this seriously. Social order in the big blue cities. Trump won 93% of the counties in the election. What did he not win? The big blue cities. He got votes in the big blue cities, but he didn't win the big blue cities. Where, you know, they're overrun with nuts. Look at New York City. It's got 8.5 million people. They're getting ready to elect a communist mayor. I mean, not good. Not good. What do you think's going to happen when that happens? Crazy liberal Gen Z. Black baby mama calls for looting and mass riots if food stamps entitlement ends. Real stupid. Currently, local and federal authorities are looking for this woman and her children. See ABC News. Crazy people. Talking about eating people. Eating white people. Huh. God almighty. Crazy. 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 Topic 7. Blue states panic. Try to sue Trump administration over food stamp cutoff. Real stupid. No money for USDA. Congress Appropriation Committee does that, not the administration. I mean, they're suing for everything. They're asking for everything. They're getting judges to say you can't do this and you have to do that. I mean, these stupid liberal activist judges, appointed by Obama, Biden. I mean, there's someone back there was appointed by Clinton back in the days, a long time ago. And just crazy, crazy. Every once in a while, you'll find a judge that was appointed by a Republican acting crazy. Just absolutely disgusting. The stupidity of these people. Topic number 8. Liberal media is racist. See CBS firing. The Room media slams Trump for accepting white South African refugees. They're having a lot of problems in Africa. There are countries where they have a lot of Muslims. Sometimes Muslims control the government. And there's a lot of radicals, and they're killing Christians. And then you've got the South African government trying to run off the Afrikaners, the white people of South Africa. When the apartheid was in place, about 20% of the population was white. So 1 in 5. 1 in 5. The rest were blacks. And after apartheid ended, they're doing everything they can to try to. Now they're trying to run the whites out. They're threatening them. They're taking their land. They're taking their property. There've been some people killed. They're trying to get. A lot of them are trying to get out. And Trump is accepting immigrants. He's accepting the Afrikaners that are true. They are true. They're trying to get out while they can. Their lives are at risk. They're fleeing. But he's letting Afrikaners in. Now, of course, these are fairly conservative white people. They're used to earning their way. They're fairly educated. They're the skilled labor. They're the farmers. They're the ranchers. They're the ones that are really feeding the country. They had the same thing in Rhodesia. When the blacks took over there, they went from being, they were exporting food stuffs. They went from doing that to basically they're starving to death. Well, Christians are Christians. Whether you're black, you're Asian, you're whatever you are, Christians are Christians. Christians are being persecuted. They're like a lot of the ones in Nigeria. Those are black Christians that are being slaughtered by black Muslims. You know, doesn't have anything to do with race over there. Hello, Mr. Whistle. How are you doing? You doing good? It's good to have you. Please leave a like to support the channel. Yep. Yep. Lots of bad stuff happening. So the blue states are panicking. The blue cities. They're going to start arresting some of these, socialist, well, they already are when they really step way over the line. There have been some judges, state, local politicians that have been being arrested for, just outrageous stuff. Got your first frost? Winter is coming. 13 watching, 13 likes. Thank you, Uncle Al. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. So, liberal media is racist. See CBS firing. The Room media slams Trump for accepting white South African refugees. Also denounced the Nigerian government for killing Christians in their country. Trump. The liberal media denies this claim, while Trump shows evidence of it. Yep. Topic number 9. Going to college does not make you smart. The liberal Generation Y woman failed a simple test to name 3 countries, Canada, Mexico, and the United States, despite graduating from college with the teaching degree in education. Well, what can I say? What can I say? It's not what it used to be. Nope. Nope. It's not what it used to be. Verna, how's it going? Vay's place in the house. I used a crock pot today, cooked a roast, put potatoes in. There will be probably some rice for the missus. I'll be eating good after the live stream is over. Looking forward to it. 8 hours and good stuff. I like the small little baby potatoes. Put a package of those in there. I'm going to be eating large. The wife doesn't like the potatoes, so I get all the potatoes I want. She's more of a rice person. There is a big difference between book smart and wisdom. But when you go to college and have neither, that is truly money wasted. That sounds right. That is right, and it is delicious. I'll post, or I'll do a short on my plate when I get it made after the live stream's over. It is good, Uncle Al. It is good. I got one from Walmart. It was like 12 bucks. It was originally $18, but this is the last day, when it was supposed to be due to either sell it or get rid of it. So I got a good deal on it. Really, really nice. A little over 2 pounds. Nice one. Um, folks in the live stream. Hopefully, everybody's reaching out, making friends, increasing the size of your channel. Hopefully, I picked up a couple of folks this evening. I'd like to go over that hump and hit the 2050. I was at 2048. Hopefully, I pick up a couple of more people. I'll be at 2050. I'll be on the back side of 2100, and when I hit 2100, there will be a 2100 subscriber giveaway. In order to qualify for that, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit that 2100. Now, I don't do that many videos. I'm averaging about 1 video a week right now, and I'm not advertising them. I'm not linking people to them. It's whoever comes in. And when I get to 2100, I'll take the last video I will have released. I'll write down every name of a person who left me a comment, and then I will backtrack 4 more. Did you? Those who did, their names will be in the hat when I do my drawing, and there'll be a real nice goodie box that I'll send them. And if you want to see the type of stuff that I, give out, look at one of my prior giveaway videos. Right now, what I give away and postage and everything, I'm spending over $100 on it. So, I mean, you're getting some good stuff. Hey, the Rab One, how's it going, Peter? Good to have you. We got some new folks in this evening. You might want to reach out and make friends. $15 in the house, 13 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. All right, topic number 10. This is another one Uncle Al really put some effort into. 99% of preppers will die. His words, not mine. No skills. No mentor. Dwindling resources and supplies. Wrong kind of gear. Wrong kind of garden. Well, I personally don't think 99%. I think, I will tell you this. I used to be involved in civil preparedness, and I used to be involved where I'd go to trainings, and it was with local leadership. The sheriff's department has a 18-wheeler that's set up as a mobile command post, and the actual the ground zero command post for my county area is the DPS over at the DPS, Department of Public Safety. And I used to go to trainings at the Region Service Center. We would have trainings over there, and it would be, principals, and it'd be law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, Department of Public Safety. They'd do trainings, and I had a big binder that they gave me, and codes and all sorts of stuff, and what did they do in a civil preparedness, in the event of an emergency type thing. And I no longer participating in that, but I am involved on my campus as far as the medical emergency response team, the threat assessment. I'm involved with that and various stuff. I help out a little bit with my principal because I'm in a smaller campus, so there's not an assistant principal, so I help out with certain things, especially if the boss is out. I'm sort of an unofficial deputy type thing. But when I went through my training, basically what they said was if there was a grid down situation that was for an extended period of time, you would start losing people relatively fast. People with medical conditions, people who could not get their medication, people who could not get their dialysis, people who required, the insulin users that, really had bad diabetes, people with health issues, you would start losing them in short order, you know. And then, if there's no food, if you don't have food distribution, and people don't keep that much food, you're going to have people starving to death. You're going to have people looting. You're going to have people scavenging. It's going to be like medieval. And don't have running water, don't have sanitation. There'll be a lot of health issues and, people dying of disease and such. No antibiotics, no blood pressure medication. You're going to start losing people. And they say that something like maybe 90% of the population will be gone in a period of 6 months or so. So what would 90% of the population be? Well, if the population's 300 million people, 90% of the population mean you would have a population of about 30 million people after 6 months. 6, 7, 8 months. Have a major breakdown. So I really, truly, I believe that. And it's going to be hairy for the people who are prepared, because you're going to have people trying to take what they have. You got to be willing to defend yourself, defend what you have. And you can be overrun. You need to really be part of a group. But another thing is training. You really need training. And you need books. You need books. You need stuff in print. The internet goes down. The computers go down. The phones go down. It goes back to the old ways. You need stuff in writing. You need to have the old skills. Know how to clean something, prepare a meal. Uncle Al says no martial arts. No martial arts training, hand to hand. No martial arts weapons training. Wrong kind of firearms. No firearms training, combat training. Shooting at a range doesn't count. Shooting at a range is important. Knowing how to handle a firearm, knowing how to reload or load rapidly, know how to clear a jam, proper stancing, learning how to clear a room, knowing how to work with other people who are armed to clear a room or to defend or to take a room. If you're outdoors. Summer sun. That would be Julianne West. How are you doing, Julie? Good to have you in the house, Julie. I'm sorry I haven't been by to visit. I will try to do so. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. I hear thunder outside. Getting ready for some rain. No foraging skills, hunting skills. Staring at the smartphone for solutions. Waiting for help. Praying for help. Screaming for help. And then Uncle Al adds, going to Uncle Al's home unannounced. Shot many times, stabbed and chopped many times by sword or machete, Finally, it's sausage time. Oh, Uncle Al's going to go cannibal. Waste not, long pig. Yuck. That's Uncle Al's humor. And I'll show again. Had a nice card from Uncle Al. Sent me a Halloween card. Boo! To David and family, wishing someone amazing, tons of spooky Halloween fun. From Uncle Al, Bullfrog 79. Thank you so much, Uncle Al. God bless you. People don't send cards anymore. People don't write letters. You'll be getting something from me, and then it's on a retaliation. He'll get something from me, and I'm sure then he'll send me something again. It's like, oh man. Yes, it is a nice card. I've got tons of cards. I didn't mail them. I didn't. It's nice that you write letters. Like, when I give gifts, well, like, okay, I send a box of goodies. But most of the time when I give gifts, I give gift cards. I usually do $25 gift cards. I will do a gift card, Baskin Robbins for ice cream and such, which I can't eat because of my sugar. And then my other favorite is a Starbucks. People love coffee and such. And I'll go and I'll get a coffee with cream. No sugar, just coffee and cream. But I give Starbucks gift cards, and I give Baskin Robbins gift cards to people. And I'll, card with a gift card. And that's my go-to usually. For what it's worth, that's my go-to. So right now, we basically are having a lot of issues. People are not getting paid. Federal employees are not getting paid. They did manage to pay the military. But there are a lot of federal employees, like something like 800,000 federal employees that are not working, that did not get paid. And the SNAP benefits that should have went out did not go out. So people are crying about that because they didn't get money on their cards. And that's like 42 million people. And some people are just going crazy over it, and they're doing stupid stuff, and they're trying to loot. In blue cities, they'll get away with it. A lot of times they'll get away with it. But I don't know. It is what it is. Things are not good when it comes to that. So Donald Trump went overseas. I don't know about Social Security. I don't know if people got their Social Security. Summer son is Julianne West. And I guess that's another channel or a different channel that she has. She had issues with the channel, so she had changed her channel up. She's over in the UK. Right now, it's past midnight where she's at. And a lot of times she doesn't come in, but she'll comment on videos and various things that I do or shorts. But she doesn't, a lot of times she doesn't come in because like she has to stay up really late in order to do so. Yeah. So I'm at the point where mostly I buy freeze-dried food. I buy number 10 cans and I buy pails of stuff. It's basically what I'm doing now. I'll buy number 10 cans and pails. I've got boxes. I've got buckets of stuff. And long-term food storage. Basically what I'm doing now. That and water. Hey, Alakaneda, my friend from India, my fellow educator. How are you doing? Good to have you in the house. $14 in the house. Thank you. Please leave a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's always good manners when you go into somebody's, when you watch their video or you help them out. It doesn't cost you anything to leave a like. You know, hit the thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. It's good manners. It shows appreciation, whether you leave a comment or not. It's always nice to leave a comment because that way they know who was there. But if you can't, leave a like to support anyone's channel, anyone who produces content. Water is more important than food. You can go hungry for a lot longer than you can go thirsty. That's true. I've got lots of water, clean water, set aside. And it's very important. If the tap goes off, you got to have water. I am Gaeh. How are you doing? That's an interesting channel name. Welcome. Yeah, I heard that, WD. I heard that. Anyway, so we hit the topics Uncle Al provided tonight. Tomorrow will probably be an open line. I'll talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you want to suggest some topics, please leave a comment afterwards. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you are new to me and you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to hit 2,100. When I do, somebody will be benefiting from another goodie box. If you want to qualify for a goodie box, please leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit 2,100 subscribers. I'm about midway there right now. And it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 10 years, you know, before I hit 2,100. I don't know. My channel tends to grow in spurts, and it is growing slowly. And I do appreciate all those who support me, and I support those who support me. And I am sorry that I don't have more time to go in and respond and watch videos. I've been trying to respond to people who have been leaving comments, so I'm up to all the recent ones in the last few days. I'm trying to backtrack on comments to try to get thank yous in and such. And I do read them, and I do respond to them eventually. Anyway, Ala Kaneda, God bless you. And I will try to come by and visit you. I am so sorry. I wish I was over there with you. I would try to support you. Anyway, when I get up in the morning, I take my medication, I drink my coffee, I thank God for the day, I say the Lord's Prayer. I try to get ready, go about my business. I'm usually up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm usually at work around 6:30. It's a 30-minute drive to get to my work. It takes me 15 minutes to get from one side of Victoria to the other, and it's about 15 still in the county. The school district I'm working for now, still in the county. It's just like 15 miles outside of Victoria proper. It takes me about 30 minutes to get there from where I live. So hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. If you haven't watched my latest video, I just did a video today. It's about 4 minutes long of a boo-boo kit, a little first aid kit, updating a first aid kit. Watch that video, leave a comment, and support the channel with a like. And everybody, really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming. And I'm getting ready to eat. I'll try to do a short of what I'm eating. Made a nice pot roast today. Thank you. And everybody, remember, the prepper motto is be prepared. The Boy Scout motto is be prepared. Everybody, please be prepared and have a blessed day. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Bye-bye.